Hey guys, it's Craft here back with another toy review video of this 90s X-Men Cyclops. Now, I love the character Cyclops. Definitely love this look from the 90s because, like everybody else here, I'm pretty sure we all watched the 90s X-Men cartoon show and it was awesome. The best time to be a kid at the time. So, looking at the box itself, you can see it looks good. They actually have like actual art on here. It looks great. So when you do in box like art here, this is how it should look, not a 3D render. So this is perfect. It's like VHS, right? Look at that. Bam.
Approved.
So it's like having an actual VHS from the 80s or something like that. So yeah, so if y'all know what a VCR is, then yeah, so you know what this is trying to imitate. So you look at the back of the box. You get Cyclops with all his glory there. So if you want to read what's going on here, pause it now. And then you go from the side. Same situation, but you know, everything in reverse. So that is the box. It is glory. Look like got the plastic free packaging there, you know. So with that being said, let's take this out of the box and see what makes this Cyclops tick. Alright, be right back, guys. So here's Cyclops is out the packaging. And do he looks like the animated series to you? Or at least to me? It depends. So you got like some shading like it does at nighttime. So it's like they probably doing some nighttime shading. Because when it's in the morning, it's in the light, he's more lighter color. And this side of the visor is not like dark yellow like it is here. It's just solid yellow. So there's some discrepancies in the shell shading that I think, but overall he looks like a good Cyclops other than this little muscle detail right here around the like little shoulders here, and it just looks weird because on this side you don't have that. It looks all clean, but this side probably be this muscles right here on the chest, but it just look weird. Like, what is this? I don't even like. They should have just made it flat like this is to make it match up to a chest, because this part breaks up the chest. So I just thought that was kind of weird though. Other from the shading though, that if you see from other pictures though, like they shade more on his muscles detail instead of just putting just a little line, just bleh, a little line like that, just going and that's it. Instead of just shading in the muscles like you're drawing it, like you shading little muscles there, just shade that in, make it go this way. Instead of this line here, you can just shade the muscles there, shade the muscles there. You're gonna like pull that out to just show off muscle detail. But they didn't do that. Like I said, they need to get better at the shading. But let's get into the articulation. So you can rotate it that far, you can go up, you can go down, and okay, I thought you had like some neck articulation, but that's just his head can do that. You can move like this with the shoulders. Got bicep swivel, so you got that. Double jointed elbows, which is awesome. You can turn the wrist, you can articulate the wrist. You just might need to heat it up though, cause it's just a little stiff. So yeah, it's a new figure, just get it out of the box. So gotta worry about that. You can bend that far, you can go that far up, cause you know this is not attached. So you can go all in like that. It's not a problem. So you can do that. You can kick that far. You can kick that far back. He does the split. He does the split pretty good. You got that swivel. Yeah, you got that swivel, yes. So you got that, you got double jointed knees there, but like I said, it's a little stiff, so just be careful. Let's see how this one go. Yeah, you gotta be careful. This might come out too, trying to bend the knee, so you might just have to play with it and hot gun it and make sure, you know, they can just get it a little loose so you can move it. So just play with it a bit. And you know, you got, you know, calf swivel there, so you do have a calf swivel, and you can articulate the ankle. Got the ankle pivot. I like how it's snapping like that. It's interesting. So you got that going for it, and that's pretty much the figure right there. So let's get into the accessories that he came with. Yeah, because I'm not really too happy with what he came with, so I'll be right back. This is all he came with, just these three hands. That's it, just these three hands. So you guys like open hands, so you can do some type of posing or gripping boobs. I don't know. You got that. And of course, you got this like little beam you know, hand, I guess, or you can say this is, you know, fingering hand, I guess, I don't know. So you got that, but he missing a very important item, his optic blast.
You blew it.
Why they didn't have him come with another head for his optic blast, I do not know. Y'all should have definitely came with something during the optic blast. You can do optic sweep or something, like a head that had, like, you know, the head that came with the X-Force Cyclops. You can just put like a little beam in there. They need to have something like that with another head. You can just slip a beam in there. You can put a little smoke effect on his visor or something. Something cool, you know, or something that he can look like he's bouncing his beam off or something. That's his whole thing. He's supposed to be able to bounce his beam off walls and stuff, trick shot and stuff. You know, no scope. So it didn't come with any of that. This is it. Very lackluster. And that's it. So let's get into the size comparison. So here's our animated series Cyclops standing to the old Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave of Cyclops and the Mayfet Cyclops. I still think that the Mayfet Cyclops looks better. So he's personally still my favorite Cyclops. But this one is definitely like got surpassed by the animated series Cyclops. So he's overall the better Cyclops than this one, but I still think the Mayfex is still the best Cyclops. Now, if they somehow fuse the animated series Cyclops sturdiness and the Mayfex Cyclops like accessories and stuff, then it would be combined and be the ultimate Cyclops. But hey, here's a question for you guys: which one of these Cyclops you think is the best Cyclops to you? Leave it in the comments below. So here's Cyclops standing next to the animated series Wolverine, the animated series Spider-Man. So if you want to do some like Spider-Man and X-Men action, there you go. And here's Cyclops standing next to a G.I. Joe Classified Flint and an SS Figure Ryu from Street Fighter. So you can see how they standing together. And then also if you want to do an X-Men versus Street Fighter, but in the animated colors, you know, try to make it look more sprite based, there you go. And here's Cyclops standing to a Todd McFarlane's Plague Spawn and a Necklace Glia from Gargoyles. Alright, so now you got Cyclops standing next to his two brothers. You got Havoc and you got Vulcan. Now I did this specifically, this 90s Cyclops, so you can have them just staring off each other saying what gives when they shoot each other.
I don't like your attitude. I don't understand. What gives?
And then they play that off, man. Yeah, 90s extreme. So the Cyclops figure is an overall good figure. It's just, I'm not really too happy with how they painted it. Cause they could have put more detail in the muscle if they're gonna do shell shading. And also, you can't darken it cause depending on the lighting in the cartoon show. Cause if he's in the sunlight, he'd be a much brighter color than some of the shading they get. But I get what they were trying to do though. But again, overall, the figure itself is pretty good, pretty decent figure. I like that the straps doesn't fall off anymore, so they did learn from the previous Cyclops. They don't have the straps going in and out no more. And then the other thing though, I wish he came with more accessories. Yes, I know. We always talk about the accessories, but when the prices are like almost like $40, $30, we expect a little bit more, you know, from our action figures when they're around that price. So if y'all will be doing another Cyclops, I got a feeling that they gonna probably do a darker Cyclops from like the later seasons, or like Final Episode and Cyclops has like the darker blue. But hopefully they might do a lighter blue. We don't know. But when you do this one, please get us with like a Cyclops head with a gritting teeth, and he can shoot his eye laser. Either he can connect it to the visor, or just have that hole and just stuff a little laser in his eye. You know, you can do that. Also could make him come with like a civilian head and his normal Cyclops head with visor on, but you know, this time make him like smile or something. He does have personality. He got like this asshole smile to him, you know, you can give him that. Like he's like a show off like better than you. Give him something like that, okay? But other than that, like I said, he's a good figure. I say buy him. If you're into the still shaded, you know, look. But this is Crab Time Out. Please leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, leave a comment down below with which Cyclops you think is the best Cyclops that ever came out. But I'll see you guys on the next toy review video. Bye guys, be good now. Happy New Year. Woo!